The next and final stage in the EPS process is the year-end or annual performance review. This review is an opportunity for managers to evaluate and rate their employees' actual performance and achievements against the targets set at the beginning of the financial year. This process is in addition to managers meeting with their employees to have their final performance review meeting for the year. In this tutorial, we will go through the steps required for completing the manager input for this review in the EPS Online tool. Having logged into the EPS Online tool, select Current Performance Documents under Team Performance Documents on the home page. On the Current Performance Documents page, select your employee's performance scorecard by clicking on the underlined link displayed in the table under Document Type. This will take you to the Documents Detail page, where Complete Manager Evaluation should be shown under Document Progress. To start your evaluation, click on the underlined word Complete in the Next Action column. This will open your employee's performance scorecard to enable you to start your review. Before we go too much further, you should also remember to regularly save your work by clicking on the Save button. Please do not, however, click on the Complete button until after you have held your year-end performance review meeting with your employee and have finalized your ratings. We can now scroll down to Section 2 so you can start reviewing your employees' KPIs. To start your review on each KPI, you can either expand all of the KPIs by using the underlined word Expand at the top left of Section 2, or you can open them one by clicking on the small arrow on the left of each KPI. Once you have expanded the KPI, you will be able to review their data. You are now viewing the individual KPI screen, and you will be reviewing and updating the following data: Actual Achievement, which is their record of the actual results achieved in numbers and words depending on the measure defined in the KPI. Rating, use the drop-down list to allocate the rating score that you believe is relevant to them, 1 being below threshold, 2 threshold, 3 base, 4 stretch, 5 above stretch. Justification is a text field that allows you to make any notes that you want to use when you have your year-end review meeting. Continue reviewing all of the KPIs, remembering to save occasionally as you go. At the bottom of Section 2, you will see the KPI summary box. This box displays the total KPI score and KPI weight, both of which are updated as you complete your review of each KPI. It also contains a text field that allows you to make any notes that you want to use when you have your year-end review meeting. Having completed the KPI review, we can now move on to the competency review. To complete this, please scroll down to Section 3 on the Performance Scorecard, where you will be able to view a list of all competencies. In this section, you will need to review and rate their proficiency level for each competency. You can either expand on all of the competencies by using the Expand link at the top left of the section, or you can open them one by clicking on the small arrow on the left of each individual competency. Once you have expanded a competency, you will note there are two icons to the right and middle of the expanded competency view. The left icon opens the competency ruler tool. The next or right-hand icon is the rating description, which displays a table showing the behaviors and activities for each level of proficiency for each competency. For your review, you need only use the rating description or the right-hand icon. If you click on this icon, it will display the explanations for the proficiency ratings P1 through P4. You should read through the expected proficiency level and see if the description meets their behavior or skill set. You should also read through the level above and below, as these may be a more accurate reflection of their proficiency level. Once you have identified their proficiency level, close out the description by clicking on the underlined Return to Previous Page link at the bottom of the page. Using the drop-down box next to Actual Proficiency Level, select the chosen level. Using the drop-down box which is for the demonstrated proficiency level, select whether you believe they either need to improve, or they meet the required level, or they exceed the required level of the proficiency level selected. The competency rating displayed below these drop-down boxes will automatically update based upon your responses. The justification text is a free text field where you may enter any comments. This is a great place to note any examples and evidence of their performance. Having completed these steps for each of the 10 competencies, remembering to save as you go, you will see that the updated total competency score is displayed in the competency summary box at the bottom of section 3. In the summary box, you have a further free text field where you may enter any comments. Having completed your review of both the KPIs and competencies, please scroll down to section 5, which is the overall summary for the performance scorecard. This section displays the final rating score. If you have now had your year-end review meeting with your employee and are satisfied that you have reviewed and scored all of the KPIs and competencies, you can now click on the Complete button at the bottom of the page. This will take you to the Complete Evaluation page, where you need to click on the Complete button. The final step is the Complete Evaluation confirmation, where you should click on the OK button. You have now completed the year-end review for this employee, and you can either repeat the process for your next employee or exit the EPS tool. This concludes the tutorial on the year-end review process, and you can now view the final tutorial in this series, which is password management.